I just have to shout out to a former boss, Ed Burkhardt. I reported to him at Procter and Gamble, and sometimes when I'd be in his office lamenting how all the things that were just not right and how people weren't treating me, and it's like there's just too much to do here, and I was, caving under the overwhelm. And he would say, "You know what your problem is?" In a very loving and kind way, one of the best people I've ever worked with or for. "You got to stop taking the monkey." And he said it just like that. And I was like, what on earth? Like, okay, can I have a decoder ring?
Mm-hmm.
He used to have a sign on his desk that said training is happening now. And he would bring that off of his desk. We'd be sitting at a round table. He'd bring that off of his desk. "You got to stop taking the monkey." And I'm like, okay, tell me what that means. And it just means get the monkey off your back. And most of the time, when like there was a monkey on the back, I was the one who put it there.
Yeah.
So, and that behavior showed up as we might be all sitting in a meeting and somebody would come up with an idea, and then we'd say, okay, so who's gonna start the ball rolling? And nobody would speak up. And so what did Valerie do? Raise her hand. Yeah. And Valerie would be sitting there going, "I'm not going to raise my hand. I'm not going to raise my hand. I'm not going to raise my hand." Well, what's that? Resistance. Valerie's not raising her hand, and the next thing Valerie would do is raise her hand. And part of that was driven by the conditioning of, they won't like me, I won't be successful, I won't get promoted, I won't get better assignments unless I take the crappy ones. I had a whole mental story about that. But don't think the monkey means, notice when you are creating your own overwhelm. Notice when the monkey on your back is of your own design. So like another example, Emily, is when people say, "There's too many things on my plate, I'm so busy." And being busy has become like a red badge of courage. Like, I'm so busy. Yeah, but why? Well, there's just so much to do. Well, who said that? And then when you ask enough questions, what usually happens is the person realizes the busyness in my life is of my own creation.
That's what I realized.
The overwhelm in my life is of my own creation. If I feel like I'm stressed and behind schedule, it's because I made the schedule.